already actually cranked the motor. Cranked it until the oil light went out, which means that we've cranked the motor over for it to have oil pressure, and that's what we were looking for. So now we just checked it and we have fuel. This particular vehicle is equipped with the electric fuel pump. And what we did is a preliminary on that also, and you'll feel we actually turned it on, didn't try to start it, turned it on. Having electric fuel pump, checked it for leaks, and the nut on the fuel bowl needed tightened, so we tightened that, and we've inspected it, and we're good there. Like all of this restorations we do when we do these engines, you know, they're flathead cylinders. You know, the cylinder head wants to leak. So what we do, we basically saturate the gaskets. We saturate the gasket with aluminum engine enamel paint several times on both sides and basically let it soak into the asbestos in the gasket. And then we install the gasket. We do an initial torque of 40, 45, and it kind of levels everything out. Then we torque to whatever particular engine it is accordingly from there. So now, again, we've checked for fuel leaks. The engine's obviously full of oil, and the engine's been cranked to maintain, so it's got oil pressure. This engine currently doesn't have any coolant in it because, like I said, we run them the head gasket with aluminum paint and no coolant on it. Once it warms the deck of the block up, when we originally fired here, we're going to run it for 30, 40, 60 seconds or so, whatever makes the head get hot. We're going to shut it off and then retorque the head. Also, you don't want the water pump to spin full time, so the belt is just loose on the water pump, so it's not spinning with no coolant. Here we go. We're all plugged in. Go ahead, Zach. Just pay attention to me. If I tell you to cut it, cut it. Let's verify it does have spark. Go ahead. Key off. We don't have any spark. Okay, Zach, let's round two here. We're going to check for power. Verify we have power. Which we should at this point, since we found our concern, our problem. We're good there. Okay, turn the key on. We have power, key off. So we definitely have power. Key's off, right?
Right.
We're going to hook the coil up. Pay attention to me, but let's see what happens. Key off. Verify we have spark out here. Timing might be slow enough it doesn't work, but we'll see. Go ahead. Key off. No spark there. This has been setting for a while, so the points could be a little corroded, to be honest with you. So we'll just test the points with a test light. What it'll do is it'll make and break the test light if the points are working. If they're not, if the points are not working, this will not flash. Key on. Crank it. That tells you that that the points aren't working. That means they're not making contact. It means it's probably got a little bit of corrosion or something in it. So what we'll do first is test and verify there's power down here. Turn the key on. Did you do that?
I shut the gas off. Fuel pump
Oh,
off.
okay, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, we have a toggle switch hooked up to the fuel. In the event you want to just turn the key on, no fuel. You can see how the light flashes. Can you see that? That tells you that we have fire there. And that's basically what it was. It had a little bit of white stuff between the points. So, key off. Key off.
Yeah.
So we'll pop this cap back on. And we're plugged in there and there and okay, let's see what happens. Go ahead. There we go. So now we'll retorque it and go from there.